What's good, Black Star Podcast? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Jared. Y'all, today we're going to be doing a video from Kendra. Now, we have a baby mama of 5 on the docket. She's ready for her man. He must believe in God and have good hygiene. Here we fucking go with the same shit over and over and over and over a damn again. Listen to this shit.
Yes.
You ready? I look at your hand. I gotta get my pen.
Did you really pick me?
I did. I gotta get my pen, Rashonda.
Okay.
Did you really pick me? If you call in, you're going to get probably 9 times out of 10 get picked. They sound so stupid when they say this shit. It makes no sense.
All right, Rashonda, you ready?
I am. Oh my God, Kendra. If my son knew that I was on here live with you right now, he would have a fit. He's downstairs with his brother playing a video game. Because he watched
How old is your
show
son?
Huh?
How old is your son?
Well, he's my youngest and he's 12.
Why in the fuck is a 12-year-old watching this damn show? Oh, Lord, she got a son husband.
But a lot of times he sees me watching you and he'll watch the show with me and he just be like when you gave me a shout out recently on one of your shows about, I guess you showed like my profile on your app because I'm on your app and it's pineapples. And he was like, okay, pineapples. He was like, Mom, Kendra gave you a shout out. I was like, she did.
All right, let's get to it now. We're going to start from here. You know they're going to talk about this bonnet.
They're going to talk about what?
Is that a bonnet? Oh, no, it's not a bonnet.
No. It's like this wraparound thing.
Okay. It's a style.
Yeah, because I'm like in transition of my locks. So I'm like the ugly stage. So
okay, so this is like a scarf outfit.
Here, I'll take it off for you.
No, I mean, if it's a scarf, no, it's fine if it's an outfit. I don't want but I thought it was a bonnet.
Oh, okay. No, girl. No, I'm not coming out with no bonnet on TV.
Okay, all right, let's get to it.
Online.
Rashonda, am I saying it right, Rashonda?
Yes, ma'am.
Where you calling me from?
Buffalo, New York.
I once lived in Buffalo, New York.
Did you?
I did. My first full-time radio job was at WBLK in like 2020, like 2004, I think. Like 20 years ago.
Okay, awesome.
And I was in Buffalo for 365 days. It was too damn cold.
Kendra, you could have just said a fucking year. You was in Buffalo, whatever the fuck you were. You could have just said that you was there for a year. You didn't have to say 365 days. You could have said that I was there for a year.
It's very cold right now, Kendra. When I tell you it's extremely cold,
No, it was too cold. Listen, this would be easy to find a husband there because nobody want to go outside.
Girl.
All right, let's keep going. Rashonda, how old are you?
I'm 42.
42. What you do for a living?
I am a cook. I like to identify myself as a chef. I don't have any professional training, but I'm really good at what I do in food. I'm an artist, period. But food is what I do currently as a living. So I work as a chef. And then I do like personal in.
So you work as a chef. Now, where are you a chef at? Because you say you were never trained as a culinary chef. So, where do you work at? Because you can cook food and not be a chef. Are you a particular what restaurant do you work at?
Home healthcare. So like I have like clients that I go and they're elderly and I provide them with whatever their daily assistance is.
Okay. How many kids do you have?
5.
5 kids. How old are your 5 kids?
I have 4 boys, 1 girl. My oldest son is 21. My only daughter is 20. And then my 3 boys underneath are 18, 17, and 12.
All about the same man?
No, ma'am.
How many men?
4.
4. Have you ever been married?
No, ma'am.
Never been married, but got 5 kids by 4 different men. So so basically, your 21-year-old and seeing you do some fuck shit this whole damn time. Your 21-year-old, your 20-year-old, your 18-year-old, I thought you said a 15-year-old and a 12-year-old. They've seen you do some dumb shit. What nigga is gonna come in and take care of you?
Why didn't you marry any of your baby daddies?
Let's just say they just weren't. It wasn't for me. They weren't for me. I was young. I made some choices.
They was for you when your ass was busting it down. You was 30 years old when you had your last kid, ma'am. You had all your kids in your 20s, ma'am. You were a full legal fucking adult. 1, okay, maybe you probably fucked up. 2, you should have knew better. 3, you definitely should have knew better. 4, you're damn stupid. And 5, you's just a dumbass that keeps on fucking. That's what you are.
Choices. And I don't know. I didn't trust my judgment in men. Now that I'm older,
You didn't trust your judgment in men, but you had 4 kids by these bastards. But you didn't trust yourself to have good judgment for them. Wow. Way to tell a fucking tale. Now that you older, 5 kids later, by 4 different men, now I know how to make good decisions now. I can make good decisions after having 5 kids by 4 different men. 5th time's a charm. You stupid ass.
think about it. I'm like, I don't know what the hell I was thinking. Honestly, just being extremely transparent and honest. I didn't know what I was getting myself into coming up. I just knew, I wanted a family, and I set out to make this family, but I didn't imagine that I would end up with 5 children by 4 different men. That's not what I saw it as, but that's
Listen to this bullshit again.
the family. And I transparent and honest. I didn't know what I was getting myself into coming up.
You know what you was getting yourself into? You was getting yourself into into getting that salami between them legs and getting knocked up. That's what you was doing.
knew, I wanted a family, and
You wanted a family without a plan, you dumbass. That's what you wanted. Stop saying you didn't know what you wanted. You knew what the fuck you wanted. You didn't have a fucking plan for it.
set out to make this family, but I didn't imagine that I would end up with 5 children by 4 different men.
You didn't imagine. That's because you didn't have a plan. See, y'all think y'all say, I want a family, but y'all don't think shit fucking through. Then y'all want to lead y'all fucking lives, but yet y'all keep on making the same dumbass decisions and listen to the same dumbass women that keep on making the same dumbass decision as your ass, but you never listen to what the men are actually telling you. Y'all keep on making dumbass decisions, and then be over here looking around like, damn, I didn't imagine that my life was gonna go like this. That's what happens when you think without a leader. That's what happens when you think without properly fucking. This is what happens when you don't think without when you're doing something. You just fucking and getting pregnant. You're not thinking about the consequences or how your life is gonna go. Every action has a consequence, whether it be a good or a bad consequence. You fucked so many damn times to the point where you got 5 kids by 4 different men. Now you're talking about, since I'm older, I've learned. How the fuck does that shit ever work?
It's not what I saw it as, but that's what happened, and I'm here now.
I mean, it's cold in Buffalo. Y'all gonna have a lot of sex.
You said what?
I said it's cold in Buffalo. They gonna have a lot of sex because y'all gonna be in the house.
You said they're gonna have a lot of sex?
Yes, I'm saying because Buffalo was so cold when you were growing up, y'all are probably having a lot of sex because you're not outside a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I can imagine. Yeah. That's
Well, let's keep going.
Eskimos don't have sex like these people do. So that's a damn lie from the pit of hell. Hell your damn self, Kendra. Stop trying to save these people. She was fucking and got pregnant all them damn times. Eskimos don't have baby daddies all over the fucking city. Let's keep that shit a buck.
What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Gemini.
And so you get paid as a chef, correct?
Yes, ma'am. I have like a very small private owned group of clientele that I work with. So I do like personal catering as well. Private dinners, things like that. And I sell dinners, whenever I can between the two jobs that I have.
Okay.
Ma'am, you got a food truck. Stop lying. Hey, and I ain't even fucking shitting on food trucks. But let's keep it buck. You got a food truck. You got a food truck that's your main business. But now you got two jobs now. So you have a clientele of people that you do service for, and you work two other jobs. So how do you have time to do this business of yours, ma'am, if you work two jobs? So that means that you don't have a competent or not competent. That means you don't have a clientele to take over having to work a second job. So that means that you're doing it again without a plan. And I get it. It takes time to build a clientele. I know that. But that tells me that you haven't actually thought this shit through properly.
Okay. So we got Rashonda, Buffalo, New York, 42, Gemini, is a chef, also does personal health care.
Entrepreneur.
She's an entrepreneur. Mom of 5 kids, by 4 men, never married. What kind of man you looking for, girl?
First and foremost, I put God in my life fully. I'm not perfect, but I do desire a man that at least acknowledges God, has some kind of relationship acknowledgement, whether he prays. He do not have to be holier than thou because nobody's perfect. Okay. We are all sinners, but just like, I don't want no atheists.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Hygiene. It's a big thing for me. I do not like bad hygiene.
I swear, every one of these women come on Kendra's platform saying hygiene. So why does every one of these women keep on saying hygiene is a deal breaker? And I'm not even trying to be a dick about it, but it's like every one of these chicks come on here and say hygiene is a big deal breaker for me. Do y'all, I swear, and it's the real question, do y'all be fucking Dirty Dick Rodney on the weekend? His dick is musty? Like, I'm being dead ass honest here right now. Okay, so you could take it as me saying some funny shit or me joking and shit, but it's the truth. Every one of these hoes come on here and say bad hygiene is a deal breaker. Hygiene in general should be good and should be good. Why is it that y'all always have to make a red flag or a damn deal breaker? The man must have good hygiene. Isn't that a given? He washes his ass? Like, seriously. Do y'all be fucking Dirty Dick Ronnie down the street that ain't washed his ass crack in 2 weeks? You can't make this shit up.
I don't want to smell you because you ain't going to smell me. That's for sure. I'm going to be on top of mine. So please be on top of yours. you know. So that's a major deal breaker for me. Another deal breaker is, how can I put this? I don't like cocky men. Men that just are overly confident. There's a difference between being confident and then just being overly confident to like where you're like just like pro men, anti women, but you claim to want a woman.
So she's talking about she doesn't want a man that's red pilled. A man that's cocky wouldn't date you. I'm gonna be honest with you. A man that's cocky is not gonna date you. So you ain't even gotta worry about that. But pro men and anti women, it doesn't mean pro men doesn't mean anti women. Pro men means I believe in a certain way that life's supposed to be, and a lot of things that a lot of women are doing nowadays is fucked up. That's what that means. It doesn't necessarily mean, oh, I hate women or anything like that. It means that a lot of y'all do some dumbass shit and not think about it, and then when the consequences come, y'all don't want to handle them consequences by yourself, aka you. So when a man says he's pro male, it doesn't mean that he doesn't care about women. It's the thing that he's talking about is a lot of y'all women make decisions and then want somebody to come in and save you from the decisions that you've made throughout your life. But y'all don't never want to listen to anybody that's actually trying to tell you something that could potentially help you or save your life. That's the problem. Y'all want to be unaccountable, but y'all want everybody else to assume responsibility for the decisions that y'all make.
That doesn't work for me.
Say it again.
So, like, I'll give you an example. I dated a guy once who seemed to want to be in a relationship with me, and we were, but like everything we talked about seemed to end up about, oh, how a woman is this. He just had so many negative things to say about a woman. Anytime we watched a movie, it was like, oh, well, what did she do wrong in the situation? It was like he was anti-woman.
Ma'am, a lot of women do some fuck shit and never get held accountable. Now, if it's in a movie, I mean, I'm not about to sit here and deep dive in a fucking movie just to figure out what's wrong, what did she do wrong. I'm not about to sit here and deep dive into it. But let's be honest, a lot of movies nowadays are feminist movies, and they portray men in a certain way, but the woman is the hero of the damn story. It's always men bad, men this, men that. And men always get held accountable, but then when it comes across as a woman, it's like the woman never gets held accountable. All her misdeeds get magically overlooked, but the men's inconsistencies always get highlighted for some reason. So men have seen this shit, and men are just now. A lot of guys go overboard with that shit, but still.
Pro men. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of confused me because I'm like, so I'm a woman over here. You know what I mean?
Okay. So no men like that. Got you.
Yeah.
Should he look a certain way?
I would like him to be attractive to me, you know. I don't want to date someone that I'm not physically attracted to because I know that for me personally, that does play a part.
We know that plays a part. You got to be physically attracted to him. Here's the problem, man. You may want him to be physically attracted to you, but you having all those kids outside of wedlock and requiring all of this shit, it's going to be a turnoff for any man. We're going to have to be honest with you here. Any man that deals with you is going to have to deal with the woman that's been had by damn near everybody and had kids with a lot of men and never have been married. Now she's requiring a man to come in with a certain lifestyle and she hasn't talked about that yet, but I'm just saying, just in general, she's wanting a man to come in that's a certain way. Meanwhile, she's not offering much or bringing anything to the table other than her fucking kids. Now, like I said, we don't know everything about this woman yet. But the way that she's portraying herself is kind of like, okay, what are you're asking for this stuff? What are you going to be offering?
So I want to be comfortable with who I'm looking at, who I'm laying down with, who I take pictures with, things like that.
Okay. And should he make a certain amount of money?
I would like him to be able to provide and take care of himself, and still be able to, do the dating part of things, be able to take me out. And I would do the same in return. I'm not asking for anything that I wouldn't be willing to put in either, because let's face it, times are hard. I'm not asking for $1 million. I'm not asking for $1 million man. I'm not. I'm being realistic, and I want somebody that just can take care of himself, because I have a lot of responsibility already. I can't be taking care of myself and yours too. Now, if marriage comes into place, we bind as a unity and we still handle it together, but nothing that overwhelms either party.
If you haven't been married yet, ma'am, and your goal is to be married, I'm sorry to let you know this right now. It's gonna be very hard for a man to date and marry you. And it's not because you're an ugly woman, it's because of your past and your history. See, what a lot of women don't want to have the honest conversation about is a lot of their history is trash. They want everybody to forget their history magically and deal with them on a scale that they've never been dealt with before. And what I mean by that, marriage. Now he has to have all of this and marry me, but I didn't require that when I have 4 baby daddies, and they didn't require marriage to have children with me. Now I'm coming to the dating market with 4 kids. He has to have this stuff in order for me to even attempt to look at him as a mate. But I'm not going to be offering anything in return, because let's face it, a lot of these women don't. I'm not going to be offering anything in return, but he has to come in with these certain standards, with this certain lifestyle, and have to be one, and I have to be what is physically attracted to him, which you should be. But I can't tell you what I'm going to be offering this man, and we're going to get into that in a little bit, because we know what's coming. What he brings to the table? Oh, I bring me, I am the table, or some shit like that.
Okay. Let's do the Kendra Cam.
Okay. So, I love to eat.
You said you love to eat?
I do, girl. Okay. I'm gonna speak back just a little bit.
Pretty black and educated.
I love to eat.
We know that.
You said you love to eat?
I do, girl. Okay. I'm gonna speak back just a little bit.
You said you.
Why she look pregnant still? Gentlemen, comment down below what you think.
A big bag.
Just a little bit. I don't know if you can see me. You
Oh
know,
my
I'm
gosh.
afraid to show it, but I ain't afraid to work on it either.
Okay. Got you, girl. Rashonda, Buffalo, New York, 42. What's the age range you would date?
Anywhere from 38 to 55.
30.
38 to 55. Oh, hell no. Oh, yeah, them brothers are definitely not looking for you. You lucky if you even get a date. Brothers that age, they ain't even looking for a woman this age. Brothers that age is only looking for a woman that's younger, prettier, and have no fucking kids. Even if that woman got kids, he's still gonna look for a woman that's younger. A 40-year-old, a 42-year-old baby mama of 5. Looking for, get the hell out of here, that bullshit, man.
38 to 55. Okay.
Mhm.
Should he, when was your last relationship?
4 years ago.
You don't have to answer, but I'm going to ask. When's the last time you was intimate with someone?
5 months ago.
3 flaws you have to work on.
Oh, see, before you called or before you answered me, I was writing those things down. So I got my book.
I'm sorry to be rude. Give me 1 second. Come in. You continue. Leave it at the front door, please. Oh, thank you. All right. 3 flaws.
Leave it at the front door. You busy. Okay, so my 3 flaws, I'm impatient sometimes. Not all times, but sometimes I am impatient. I want what I want when I want it, and yeah, I guess it takes a special kind of person to be able to accept that about me. But that's one of my flaws. I do procrastinate. So I have all these grand ideas, right? Like there's so many things I know I could be working on, I could be doing, but I procrastinate. Like I was supposed to have my Christmas tree up, Kendra, by December 1st because I have a tendency to put my Christmas tree up maybe about 3 to 4 days before Christmas every year. My kids were like, Mom, don't do the same thing this year. And I'm like, okay. I still procrastinate. It's up now, but I procrastinated.
So you're lazy. So you're lazy. You think that anything could be done in a matter of time on your time. So you procrastinate. Okay.
that's another one of my flaws. Also, I'm sensitive. Sometimes I have a tendency to wear my feelings on my sleeve. And I got to have, like, a harder, tougher shell.
Okay.
Because, yeah.
All right, cool. All right, Rosando, why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Honestly, I don't think he would be lucky. I think he would be blessed. Because I have a genuine heart and spirit. I move off energy. I try to see people for who they are, and I feel like I'm gonna be the best version that God created me to be. So
She said that a man would be blessed to be with her. So the man that you're requiring to come in and accept all of these different things about you would be lucky to date you. Meanwhile, what is he going to be accepting? Because if this is what this man is accepting, I feel bad for him. I really feel bad for him. This is just
anything that anybody that is involved with me gets to experience is gonna be positive, it's gonna be uplifting. I'm talented and I don't have to list them. If you want to know, you'll find out. but I'm talented. Um, just a cool individual. I have a sense of humor. I think humor is important in communication. You know what I'm saying? We got to be able to just relax and enjoy. But I can also be very serious, very motivated, very disciplined when I need to be. So I don't know. I think I'm just like one of those people that is the overall package, but nobody notices me. I'm stuck here because, I'm at home, take care of my kids, I go to work, come home.
How are you the package and you got 5 kids by 4 different men and nobody's ever married you? How are you a package? I think we need to leave. I'm the package when you got 4 kids by 4 different men, or 5 kids by 4 different men. Ain't never been married. 40+ years old. I think we need to leave that in the damn 2024. That mindset. Because if you think that you're the prize or that you're a win or a come up and you ain't ever been married, but yet you're on a dating show as a single baby mama that's never been married, 5 kids by 4 different men, saying that you're the prize when nobody's ever taken that supposed prize, yeah, that needs to just stop.
Home, take care of my kids, go to work. Kendra, I have no life outside of just doing what I need to do to maintain and do what I have to do for my family. So okay. Nobody knows I'm over here, but I know I'm good shit.
Woo! You good shit, and it's just the issue is you in the house, so this is gonna be the opportunity for the world to finally find you.
Well, yeah, kind of, sort of, but it's like I still need to get out though, because like who gonna find me in the house? You know what I'm saying? I just have, but it's not. I live in Buffalo, Kendra. It's really like nothing to really do here that excites me personally.
She really thinks that her being in the house is the reason why she can't find a man. So not only did she have 4 men that got her pregnant and never married her, but she's had ample opportunities to get married. So she thinking that the reason why she's not married is because she's been in the house. The level of fucking delusion these people have is astounding. You can't make this shit up any more than I could. This shit is astounding to me. You to be that old and that delusional. That is truly baffling. Oh boy. Okay. I'll catch y'all later, man. I'm done. Like, share, subscribe to the channel, support the podcast, support.com. I will catch you guys later. Thank you guys for listening. Bye, guys.